Mm. No, I didn't. Here we go.
You got that snippet for me? Oh, yes, without a doubt. Foxy,
Grand Rising, Elizabeth. Join us Monday through Friday with Danyelle Claxton, social media and AI, health and wellness with Dietrich Covington, and Stacy Scott. Wealth Building Wednesdays with Lakeisha LeGrand, Madam Finance. Art and Creativity with Evelyn Pinkard. Passion and Purpose with Queen Aduni. Join us Monday through Friday on Zoom and visit us at grandrisingelizabeth.com.
And Grand Rising, everybody. That was beautiful, Queen. If everybody doesn't know, Queen Aduni, the music that was in the background of that opening happens to be her and her fabulous husband, Phil Harmonic. So yeah, we kind of use all our gifts and talents here over at the Grand Rising Elizabeth show, and I am so excited. I see my upline Susan McDonald on here. Good morning, Susan. Hi. And
Oh,
always
good.
it's always fun seeing Karen McDonald from across the Atlantic. Yes. My name is Danyelle Claxton. Over here, I am known as the social media goddess. I am combining everything sacred, holistic wellness, and tech all into one. And today I'm very excited because we get to go over CapCut. It is one of the is it a free app? It is an easy app. It is an app that has a lot of tools um on it to help you do simple basic editing. Now let me explain. Facebook has its own edit. All the major platforms have some form of video editing on in them. They all do. However, if you're trying to use the same video across multiple platforms, they have their own little sneaky technology where TikTok can tell if you edited your video in Instagram. Instagram can tell if you edited your video off of TikTok and vice versa. And they won't push that video as further because they know that you edited in a different platform. The beauty about CapCut is a third party app. So it will help you. It's just when you edit it, you just edit it. Now you can push it onto other platforms and I'll show you how to do that. But all the platforms accept the video from CapCut. So, um, and this is going to be a little bit of interactive too, because one of the things about doing this is that you have to do it in order to really understand how it works. And I'm just making sure that my phone is locked. I'm trying to lock my phone so I can show you how to do my phone. But I did have the pleasure of getting a lot of content from doing an event this weekend. We did an event called Permission to Grieve, and it was a full day event of activities to help people um, cope with grieving, different stages of grieving. No matter if the grief is of tragedy, the tragedy of a sudden death of a loved one, or the natural death of a loved one, grief is grief. And there are different. Dr. Portia Lockett had comedians come in for laughter. Reminded people that it's okay to go back to loving, especially if you lost a partner. It's okay to go back out and love again. Um, it was an amazing event for the health of well, for the physical and the emotional of it. And Super Patch was there, and yeah, we got some people. We definitely got some people this weekend. So the content, I'm gonna, Queen, did you give me the power? You did not give me the power yet. And I think in the what is it? When I sent out the post, I said come ready with like a couple of 1 to 2 minute videos that you can practice on. So just by a raise of hand, how many people already downloaded CapCut onto their phones. You can even do the virtual hand. Awesome. CapCut is also what I use to get the fancy captions because Instagram will, if you have it set up, they will automatically put captions on your video, but they're just like basic in a nice little box at the bottom. If you want something a little bit more flashy, different colors or different animations or anything like that, you might want to use CapCut. Thank you, Queen. I have the power. Now, CapCut also is available on your laptop too. You can download it on your phone and you can download it on your desktop. I am just used to using it I'm used to using it on my phone more so than I am my what is that? I'm looking for my screen
Laptop.
mirror. Yeah, I'm more so using it on my phone than I'm used, but you can download it on a desktop laptop. You can download it on a tablet as well. And you can use the same applications. If you have the same account, I also believe, whatever you do on the phone, the files and everything be available on those other devices as well. So you can switch up. Let me just turn on my screen mirroring. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to share my phone. Uh-oh. So, Greg, you gonna take this information and take it back to your mom and your auntie?
I sure am. Hell yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
So I am looking for my CapCut. And I use GPT for my captions. I just make it easy on myself because with my brain, if it wasn't for the focus in the Zen patch. Also, if you have a little bit of anxiety about what we're doing today, you may want to put on a focus in the Zen patch now. Maybe in peace, so that you can get through with ease. So, oh, that's right. Okay, sorry. I still have two keys on my phone. So I'm looking for the CapCut. I know it's in here. I have so many apps on my phone. It is ridiculous. And I use each and every last one of them. Ugh.
I saw it. Go back.
Where did you see it at?
Right down there to the right. You keep going too fast.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Queen.
It's
I love the
right
fact
there.
that you know what that symbol looks like. Thank you.
Hey,
Okay. So,
Danielle,
yes.
I just want to say, you can put in the search bar, just put CapCut, and that brings up the apps.
I know what happened was I spilled coffee on my laptop like a year ago, and my
Oh,
D, you never imagined my D and my C keys do not work. Let's put it like this. I've been kicking this can down the road. I have found every last workaround to make it happen, but I am declaring on June 1st, 2026, I will get this keyboard fixed. Because I do have the warranty under Apple. So this will get fixed because I never realized I use those keys as often as I do until that. So that's the only reason why I had to do the workaround because uh my D and my C key don't work. That's all. But I'm going to get this fixed because I've declared it on video and I put it out into the universe and that's just it. It's done. Okay, so we're inside of CapCut right now. And we have new videos, we have photos. I'm actually okay, so I'm gonna do a video that I did yesterday. Um, we have several elements going on here. So you know what? I'm not even gonna do that like that. I'm gonna actually do a video that I just did like a few minutes ago. I'm gonna walk you through it, then we'll add the razzle dazzle and show you what's going on. Okay, so I literally just did this few minutes ago. This is me doing a 1 minute head wrap tutorial. So I'm gonna show you how to take a minute, something that's just simple as a minute. And as you see right now, I'm not talking. I'm going to do a voiceover. I'm going to explain what I'm doing. I'm going to add captions to this. And yes, because this is the quickest and easiest way of actually doing this. So let me go back. You're going to go and you're going to select your videos, your pictures, your live pictures. We're going to select video. And then I'm going to add that. So this is the basic setup for CapCut. Right now, we just have my video. And I think my video is 1 minute and 17 minutes long. That is the smallest text I've ever seen in my life. Good God. Okay. So one thing about CapCut, you can use your finger. You can move all the way to the end. You can move all the way to the back. All this is done with fingertips. If you're on the computer, you're using your mouse to move. Okay, so first off, I do have music in the background. I'm going to mute my whole clip. You have to be careful with using music in your background because if it's copywritten music, the moment it hits these platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, they will mute. And Facebook, it will let me know that some music is muted in certain countries. Or if it's copyrighted from another artist and you did not say that little blurb, hey, I do not own the rights to this music, or give a shout out to the artist or something like that, they will cut your monetization right then and there. They will mute your whole video.
Susan's
And they're
hand
all
is
good.
up.
Huh?
No, I was saying Susan's hand is up.
Yes, Susan.
Okay, I promise
Let
not
me
to
go
do
back.
this throughout the whole the whole thing. I just want to make sure that I'm in the right place on my app. So on the bottom, where it says edit templates, AI lab projects, and me, when you first went in and uploaded your videos, did you, or where are you now? Are you under edit?
Okay, I'm going back to the beginning. I'm going
Okay,
back to the home page.
okay, I'm
Okay,
there.
so do you see where it says new video?
Uh-huh.
I just click new video.
Okay, gotcha. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see. Thank you.
And
No problem.
Danielle, can you can you can you drag your phone and make it big by any chance in the
Mm,
corner? I wonder if you hit you think
I think this, hold on.
I wonder if you could drag it and make it bigger.
No, I think this is as big as it gets.
Okay. I was just wondering.
I got you. Okay, so you're gonna bring up um your video. Okay. Ouch. Ooh. Okay. So what's gonna happen is at the bottom, you see edit, you see auto, you see text, you see effects, you see overlays, you see captions. Okay, so I didn't do any speaking in this video, but I am going to do um voiceover. So, but first things first, I'm gonna go to text. So you get the text, you got text caption, you got so much stuff to play around with. The basic one is just add a text. So when you add text, you get all these different lovely different animations of putting on for as a title. So here's the thing. Everything that has a purple little diamond star is a paid feature. And I am using the paid feature of CapCut. So there's a free version and then there's a paid version. The free version would give you default. And there's nothing wrong with default. But if you want to add more razzle dazzle, you will have to pay for the app. And last time I checked, it was like $9.99, I think. I don't know. I've been using this app for like maybe for years, but I know the price of everything is going up, everything. But but you get to pick what you want to do. And I think I just want to keep it simple. I'll just use minimalist mode. And you can put that text anywhere. You see how I'm dragging and dropping? You can put it anywhere. So when you double click on it, it brings up another box where you type in the text box, you type in what you want to say. So I'm going to say wrap. I'm just going to say wrap tutorial since I can't do head wrap. And then you want to watch the wording. I don't know why that is the way it is. So I'm just going to add a wrap. Something weird is going on. So that's just with the template. You can select the font. You can go over here. You can change the font. Blindfold. I don't know why he's doing it. It does say wrap there. Okay. Let me go back to, you can change the style. You can even change the color. Well, it did another text. And if you mess up, the beauty about it is that you can undo what you just did. Okay, here's the X. I was like, where's the X? So I added another text by mistake. You can just delete that, X that out. Now, I don't know what happened here. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to template. And I'm just going to change. I'm just going to say wrap. Okay. And you can also change the size. This little box right here is how you minimize it and change the size. And I think the only thing that I want to do is I want that to be a blue color. But it won't let me change it. So we're not going to worry about that. So we got that. So that wrapped with me. I'm going to come out of this, hit the check mark. And so underneath there, it's like another, if you never did video editing, everything happens in layers. Your audio is a layer, your text is a layer, your audio to video text and the visual is a layer. So I can control how long I want this to be. So this is a nice little intro. I'm gonna go back. You're gonna do a lot of going back and forth with this. So I'm gonna start. So it's there and then it's not. Pause. So I can say maybe I want this to be a little bit longer. So like right about there. Then you go back. And boom. Perfect. Okay. So this video is only a minute long. So we got that. That's one. CapCut does have royalty-free music already set into it. So for my artists, if you're using your own music, you can. But if you definitely like, okay, I need some music in the background, you can go to audio, you can go to sounds, and they have music that's already preset and sounds already preset in there. Spring. Let's see if it will play. Okay, that's cute. You can sit down and listen moments of peace. And some of these, if you watch stuff on other platforms, other videos, you might have heard some of these songs. So I'm just playing. For all sake and purpose, I think I'll just use this one. This one seems that it will work, so I'm going to add that one. So you see how now I have my audio layer. And unfortunately, have you ever heard a video and it's playing music and then the music cuts out? That's because whatever audio they chose, it wasn't the full length of the video. So I like this. And all sake and purpose, my video is about a minute long. I'm not going to use this because it's not a minute long. So we're going to go and we're just delete it. So I'm going to go back to sounds, and you can, maybe I just need to do a search and do 1 minute. So however long your video is, 1 minute calm, 1 minute songs. There we go. Let's find 1 minute songs that we can use. This one is a minute 59. And this is only searching because it's searching for the music. There we go. Okay, that's kind of cool. More than 1 minute, 60 seconds, gentle. Let's see what the guitar looks like. Okay, we'll just use that for all sake and purpose. So this one should be a minute long, and I'm scrolling. And if it's longer, now you see how the music is longer than the clip that I have? All you do is highlight it and shorten it to where everything ends. Boom. Okay, so then I'll just play and see how this looks. Okay, now I'm gonna go down to volume because I'm like, this is too loud. So volume, I can control it. I can make it louder, or I can make it, remember, I'm gonna do a voiceover. So I need that music to be not so loud. And 30, make that like 25 maybe. Show a raise of hands. Let me know how this is helping. There we go. So now I got music. Okay, so we did the
Karen's hand is
music.
up.
Yes, Karen.
Unmute yourself.
Oh, unmute yourself.
Sorry, anytime. I was just going to ask, the music that Capcut offers, is that okay to use on Instagram and Facebook, or might they say not that one?
No, it is okay. All
Okay, great.
the music that you can use in CapCut is what they call royalty free. So that means
Okay.
that we do have the license to use it.
Okay, and then I see next to, you were probably going to bring it up, that fade button is to fade the music out before so it doesn't just stop abruptly, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can do
great.
that.
Okay,
We
thanks.
can, that's a great observation. So I could maybe put it right about there. And then you select fade out.
Yeah.
And then what I would do, go ahead. What you about to say, Queen?
Yeah, I was stuck on writing my caption and stuff. How did you get to the music?
It's at the bottom. Sounds. We did sounds. And once I added the sound, when I click on it, then there's other options for what to do with the sound.
Okay, well, I'm at okay, let me see.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I'll have to go to because I still have the words, the letters and stuff up.
Danielle, are you wanting us to do our own while we do this, or just watch you do it? Or does it matter?
You can follow me, or if you're a little bit more adventurous, you can do your own. Everybody kind of jumps in, but I will help you out. I just want you to, if you're the type that just needs to see it before we do it, then, just hold on, because I am gonna give you time to actually edit your own. Okay, so we got the music, we got okay, so and I think I actually want that to start. I'm gonna drag. Well, it won't let me drag. No, here we go. Hold on, let's see. Yep, I want that to actually start right at the beginning. Because remember, now let me talk about the videos. You only got 3 seconds to capture people's attention. So you want everything, your hook and everything to just start right then and there. Because remember, people scrolling, they scrolling. You want everything to start instantly. Grab their attentions instantly. So we got the audio, we got the visual, the audio. And oh, I need to do the voiceover. Okay, so I'm in sounds. No, I'm in audio. And then just hold on. I'm going to so just you're going to hear me record, and I'm going to just do this off the fly. I'm going to bring this up. You can do a teleprompter, but a lot of stuff I just end up doing on the fly. 3, 2, 1. Okay, okay, it's not doing it. Okay. So this is telling me that it's not going to record it. Let me see. Did it do it? Okay, it's not doing it because I'm not exactly on my phone, but you get the concept. You can actually do a voiceover, and I was going to actually sit here and talk and go all the way through with the voiceover about how to do a 1-minute head wrap. So I'm going to have to complete this. I just wanted to show you this, but let me show you a video that I did yesterday that has all the components, okay? All of them.
Danielle,
Yes.
I guess once you do the voiceover, you can do the what do you call it?
The captions, yes.
Okay, it'll do it once you do the video. I mean the voice. Okay.
Okay. So this was done yesterday. So there's several levels here. First of all, if you're wondering how did I get the patches here, ChatGPT. ChatGPT, ask it to remove the background of something and just give you the desired image. It does it automatically. Back in the day, we used to have to pay for background image remover or go to a whole nother website. ChatGPT will remove that background for you and give you a standalone picture for you to for you to download. And actually, so this one was done yesterday. So I have the picture. I did something different. I put a picture in front of the video, and I re-edited. This video actually has several elements to it. So I'll explain it to you, and then I'm gonna have you guys do it yourself. So we have the picture overlay, and this is a standalone picture. So I'm gonna play this and just let you guys watch it. I saw how you got up too.
Oh, look, Alan, I'm not hollering. I'm not hollering when I get up. I was sit down, I was moan so hard. Yeah. And I was grown so hard. I had to hold the table to get up. Look. I recently moved in there, so it's yeah. I got a little pain, the pain there, but I can tolerate it and I can move it. Yeah, you got me along.
You were into movie sometime. Yeah. So here I am patching up this woman here. I gave her Liberty.
Okay, I'm gonna pause this. This clip right here was about 5 minutes long because I recorded myself patching her up. I was there at her house by myself. I had to speed it up because nobody's going to sit there and watch you patch up somebody for 5 minutes. They're just not. So the element here, this is 5 minutes that I sped up. Let's see if I had to make it into a clip. I had to make it into a clip and actually speed it up. So these are the different layers that we have here. We have the audio, we have the overlay, and then there's the voiceover that I did for this particular clip. Now, because this is a whole different, where is it? I'm trying to see if I could show you. She's sitting down, she's sitting up, she's sitting down, she's sitting up. Okay, do you see how that little plus, that little bar right there? That's letting you know because I made it into a whole nother section. You can do clips within your video and snatch out what you want and replace what you want or take out what needs to be taken out in there. Also, let's see, an audio. It's not sound FX. Record. Okay, I'll show it to you when you guys come into it. Because she had the TV in the background, they have it set up in here when you go to volume, you can reduce the background noise. And then that way it would just capture your voice or the subject's voice and reduce the background noise. There's a lot of times when we're doing vending events or we're just in loud spaces, it will capture what's in the background and you can barely hear, unless people are mic'd up, you can't hear what's being said. And that's definitely what's going on because you hear the TV in the background, but you hear how clear she sounds because I had to go in and reduce the background noise so that you can hear what she's saying. So this,
Yeah, I'm patching up this woman here. I gave her Liberty on her arm. We put a freedom patch on her hip and 2 freedom patches both on each leg. We also put Victory on each leg. We put Defend on each leg. We put Peace on each leg. So this is the combination that we call the Fab Five: Liberty, Freedom, Peace, Victory, and Defend.
I want to make so much today. I'm going up and down the steps in the basement. We had a sleepover. And I said, Lord, help me. You done came along.
okay, did you see what I did there? What do you guys see right there? Tell me what I circled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Decay?
Yep, exactly. So I was able to draw a circle around something because I want you to pay attention to what's on the floor. She forgot that that was even on the floor.
Okay.
So that's a drawing feature, an element that you can add.
Help me. You
Nice.
came along and helped.
Mm-hmm. And then patch you up.
You done patched me up. Now I can finish my housework. Take my husband to the stove. He waiting patient. And make him happy. And we all be happy. Woo!
Oh, you making your feet, look at you.
Hurt like when I'm in therapy, I be doing my legs like that. It be hurting so bad.
And that's the beauty about it. You got a victory patch on.
So I kind of explain what's going on here. Technically, this video is like 3 minutes and 15 minutes long. I literally have 3 different videos in this one that I could do. Like the one with me patching her up, I could split that and make that a video by itself. I can combine the two together, before and after the patching. That's a whole testimonial. So sometimes it just depends on how you do your editing. So let me show you this. I am going to come out of here. I am going to go to chat. And photo editing requests. That's not it. Like I said, me and chat, we're doing some stuff every single day. Here we go. I think, no, that's the stroke. That's my. Okay.
Karen's hand is up.
Yes, Karen.
Just while you're looking for that, I didn't catch how you sped up that segment that you identified, where you didn't want the patching up segment. I didn't see how you sped just that bit up. Was there a button?
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you.
Are you going back? Okay, great.
Okay, so you remember how I did the overlay? Because you're like, how did she get that? So this is a wonderful flyer that was done by my upline, Kim Reeder. Love it. But I loved how she did the fab, and I love how she has everything placed. So I copied the photo, uploaded to chat, and said, can you remove the background and just show the Fab 5 patches? So this is what it creates. Anytime you see this, you see the little checkerboards right underneath it. That's what you call the transparency. That's actually transparent. So what that means is the patches are by themselves. If I want to overlay this on to anything else, like the video I did, the only thing you're gonna see is the Fab 5 while everything else around it is clear. We used to have to pay for this, and this is in chat. That's why I'm showing you this little tips and trick. And then I was like, oh my God, I forgot I wanted the fonts that she did. And so it gave me just that. and it gave me, so if you save these in a folder somewhere on your phone or your tablet or your computer, you have your transparencies for future video for your future videos. And I said, I took this one and I just did a double one, but I hope this trick helps you guys out. I just wanted to show you that because ChatGPT, I didn't know it did it until it did it. I was like, "Ooh, okay." So I'm gonna go back to my CapCut, go back to the video that I was working on, and you see, okay, so at the bottom, you see where it says edit, audio, text, effects, overlay. That's where that overlay comes from. You just double click on it and add overlay. So if you add the overlay, you got to make sure you have, yeah, I do so much stuff. Oh, it's in photos. Make sure you have that overlay. You see that? That's that overlay. I did that one, and then I did the other one. Another overlay that I have that I put on videos. It's good to have something that's an overlay. So if I wanted to, I could put the, you don't want to put too much overlays on a video. Just pick one, the patches, your particular logo. You don't want to go overboard because I know there's some people that would just go completely. Don't put too many on there. Just put down what it is that you need. So I hope I helped out with the overlay. So let's go back to Karen because she did ask, how did I speed this up? Okay, first of all, I'm gonna double click on this, and at the bottom, so when you double click on the frame, sorry, so many technical terms to use. On the frame, another menu bar is going to come up. And Karen, do you see where it says speed? I'm gonna go back. So I click on the frame, menu bar shows up, and then I go over to speed.
Oh, speed, yeah. Yeah.
And I just use normal. I don't use curve too much. I just use normal. Okay. Now, do you see? And as I do this, I'm gonna show you how long this clip was. I told you this original clip was almost 5 minutes long. As I increase my speed, it tells you how short the clip becomes. And I think I had this at 10 for 27 seconds.
Fantastic.
So if I wanted to be even faster, you could do it even faster. Quick tip for my people who like to work out. Film your whole workout, then condense it to 30 seconds. People love stuff like that. They just do. And then you could do a voiceover how great the workout was. Okay, so that's speed right there. Okay, and like I said, I sped it up.
Here, I gave her liberty on her arm.
And you see the different layers that I have. I kept the overlay over there. And then the other overlay is the Fab Five because I didn't take it when it gave me all in one. So I just did that. So we're going. And how did I do the circle? Effects. I went to effects, what is it? Your effects, body effects. And some of the stuff you just have to play around with. You just get into that app, play around. Oh, I don't like this. I spent 30 minutes. This is the one video I spent 30 minutes on making sure that it was right. Okay, and then the other thing, we had audio. Let me go back. Okay, when you do volume, if the volume is too much, you see where it says reduce noise? Toggle it. Or you can adjust for the loudness, and then you can adjust it up or you can adjust it down. So volume, if it's too loud, it wasn't too loud there, but when she was walking, I did have this stuff toggled. I can do reduce noise. If I didn't have that on there,
I saw how you got up too. Yeah.
but it's already on there, so it's probably not going to redo it. But volume, you can reduce that background noise, and it would just capture the voice. And then the caveat of it all, go back, captions. So what Capcut would do, you know what? I'm gonna go to a new video because I don't want to mess that one up. And then I'm gonna let you guys play around with your own. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one. Okay, and I'm gonna look. I'm gonna trigger this. And I just want to show you how quickly it does this. So for videos that are speaking, you have speaking, double click on the video. No, don't double click. I'm sorry. Go at the bottom, hit captions. Now, if you have the free version, do default. This is usually my standard because it will highlight certain keywords. I love AI. And then you're going to hit generate. Look how fast it's doing the captioning. Now, is it perfect? About 90%. So you will have to look at, like one, AI doesn't know how to spell my name. I have a Y in my name. So if my name is mentioned, I have to go in and make sure that my name is spelled correctly. For the previous video, the woman had a little bit of a Southern accent. Hey, I'm not hollering no more. I had to literally phonetically spell hollering, HOLLER apostrophe N, because that's how she was saying it. So it will give you the breakdown, transcribe of each one. It did 20 clips. And then I'm going to go back and then I'm going to look at it to see how it does. Okay, and I'm going to trigger resist. I know how he now we're going to stand face to face. So, yeah. Everything right. Now you can hear in the background, it's also picking up some other people. You just have to go in and edit it. So remember, I'm going to tell you, this is a thumbprint. It's Wi-Fi. It's literally Wi-Fi for the brain. Sorry. And if you see emojis, I actually have mine put emojis on there as well. I'm doing everything I can to keep people on the video so they can stop and go back and look and go back and read and go back. So I actually add emojis to it. I have it set up so it automatically adds emojis to it as well. So you can hear me, but we still got some background. Let me double click on there. There we go. And I want to go to volume. Okay, so I'm going to hit that. Reduce the noise. I'll wear this on the back of my neck. Now, do you hear how you can hear my voice a little bit better and not the background noise? Staying side to side. Same thing. Okay, so, and this is just a quick edit. I think this video is like 2 minutes long, but I'm just using this as an example. It will bring up. Okay, so that's background noise. That's other people's videos that just pick up. And then if it doesn't relate to your video, you can delete it. Just go ahead and delete.
I thought I might quickly mention that when I did my captions, I went back and I took out all my ums in writing.
Yes.
So
yes.
They had to hear it because I said but at least they didn't have to read the ums. I'm going to transfer onto my cell phone because I've got an appointment. But Danyelle, I'm carrying on with you. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah, I want you guys to know that the video will be posted, so you can go back over this. We posted in the WhatsApp, and then Danielle will also send it to you, Susan and Karen.
Can you add Mary Martin to that, Queen?
Yeah, Danielle will do that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
I'll send an invite to Mary.
Brilliant.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so I know this probably took a little bit longer, but I wanted you guys to at least get this is the basics. There is so much to CapCut, but if you just got the basics of adding a title, letting it do the auto captioning for you, editing the captions. I did go over overlays because I think that is so totally cool. And trying to think what else. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to bring us back, put some music on and let you guys edit. That's why I said have like a 1 to 2 minute video so that you can practice real quickly on. And what is it? Let you edit real quickly on. And if you have any questions while we do this, you guys can ask it. Oh, yes. So yeah. Anybody got any questions, comments, concerns?
Yeah.
Are you lost? Are you lost, or am I making? Is this making any sense for you whatsoever?
No, you're doing a great job. But I'm still
Excellent.
I'm still at the can you hear me? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
I'm still at how do I get from the I put the words on the video, right? I mean, yeah, I typed the words, but I don't see where I can get to the I mean, I don't see the video itself, so I can
Well, the video will always, the video in the app, the video will always be in front of you. Just like how this is, the video is always in front of you. And then you get to edit the frame or add the captioning or and so forth. And then, oh, I also forgot, because you're like, Danyelle, okay, I'm finished the video. What do I do? You see this little export button? If you click it, it's going to prepare the video for you to export. And it does it in under, if you're in good Wi-Fi, it does it in less than 15 seconds. It's really, really cool. And I'm going to show you how to prepare this. So while this is doing that, this is where I usually go to CapCut, ChatGPT, and be like, create a post for me. I might as well do that now while I go to ChatGPT. While it's doing that, and now, okay, I can't do it from here. Okay, it won't let me talk. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so I'll say create a post. Okay, not create. Write a post about the importance. But actually, I don't even have to do that. Well, yeah, I'll do it again. Write a post about the importance of a balance test. And it's creating it for me. Boom. And remember, I have my track chain to always put my website and my URL for anything that I do. And it recognizes when I say balance test, it knows I'm talking about Super Patch. So I can literally copy this. Okay, this is copied. I got it copied. I'm gonna go back to CapCut because my video should be ready to export. And it's not, but that's okay. It's gonna continue to export. Okay, now we're at the next level. Now your video is ready. Somebody tells me, what do they deduct from the screen here? I can share it to TikTok. I can share it to Instagram. I can share it. I don't suggest sharing your story as a story unless it's a really short 30-second one. But I can go click right here on Instagram. I'm going to allow paste. And it may not do it because it's on my phone, but if I say TikTok, it's not doing it because it won't let it. But you can go directly to the source of what you want and then paste your caption and you're good to go. I just wanted to show you that. So let's see, did anybody, any questions, any comments, any concerns? I want to say, what's one takeaway that you got from this? Anybody want to share?
That is doable.
That is doable. There we go.
Shoot, I got how to do everything, how to edit, how to do the volume, how to shoot. I learned a lot, man. I appreciate this. That's all I know. Yeah, for real.
Danielle, this is Mary. I did it. I did it. I had the Capcut on my phone and I did it imperfectly, but I did something. So I feel accomplished. So thank you.
You are so very welcome.
I'm in the game. At least I got movement.
Movement, yes. That's the biggest thing. It's to move.
Danielle, will you remind? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was just figuring out, Susan, that when we export it, we can also send it as a text to ourselves because there's an other option.
Yeah, typically when you export it, when you send it to Instagram, it automatically saves a copy on my phone.
Oh, cool.
So I have a video.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I have a video that I posted this morning, but it had background noise. So I literally had to go in and change the captions last night because it was picking up what the people were saying over to the side. So I had that video pulled up on Capcut, but where did you do the decrease background noise again with?
Okay, so you got the video. You double click on the video. Double click on the video, on the frame of the video, and then you're going to go to volume. It's right next to split. Go to volume, and then you can reduce the background noise.
Okay, it says okay. All right, perfect. Thank you for that.
You're so very welcome.
I'm going to mute. We have we're getting a roof put on and it's very noisy at my house if you haven't noticed already. But
no, we didn't hear anything.
I'll mute again.
Susan, you have great videos. Your videos are just amazing. I thought you would be a little expert.
Oh my gosh, you're saying that, Lorraine?
Yeah. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm not on video. Where's my video? Girl, I'm still trying to learn how to do Zoom.
Me too.
That means the world to me, Lorraine, because I'm trying, but I'm not Danielle. But I'm really trying. It takes me a little longer, but I know that eventually it'll be, I'll be able to do things very creatively and quickly. But it's a learning curve, and that's one thing. I think all of us on here are also in Stanisha's group. I'm including Karen, and what Mary and I were talking about yesterday is I'm still working on processing some of the identity shift. So I'm learning so much from everyone, but it's just a process for me, and I'm trying to get it all, and I will eventually have it all done, and I'll be as a pro like everybody else. But everything's a learning curve, just like for one thing I have to get done today is going to get a new phone, but which phone do I get? How many gigabytes? The time it takes to go do that. And then I have, Stanisha's meeting, and then I have Jay's meeting, and so it's just trying to fit everything in and on top of a busy lifestyle, but we're all doing it. We're all showing up and trying our best. But anyway, I appreciate that compliment so much, Lorraine. I really do.
Oh, I'm so impressed. Every time I look around, I'm like, oh, here's another one. Oh, here's another one.
Susan, I really appreciate your consistency, because she's right. Like I just pulled up Instagram, and you're right. Your feed is right there.
Right there.
And it's just a matter of just fitting everything in, just fitting it in. I know like I said, that one video that I worked on with that senior yesterday, I spent 30 minutes. I messed up. I didn't like something. I went back. And there's a lot of times I just play around with stuff. Be as free as these 2-year-olds, okay? They just explore. They don't mind clicking a button. And if they don't like it, they go back. So just play around with it. I definitely was glad I got the chance to show you guys that overlay, because I like it when, if I'm talking about the Liberty patch, I like having that little patch right there, because now people can associate, okay, I'm gonna go to the website. I want this blue one right here because that's what this was what was all about. Chat GPT, that was so cool to what is it, find out. And I'm just looking because that one video is one video with the woman with the pain, that I incorporated all those elements. I got 3,100 views on it since yesterday.
Wow.
3,100. So, and responses and people asking me, they actually asked, finally, I got people asking me, how do I get this? Oh, no, let me copy and paste. Here's how you order. Boom. It's starting to happen. So I would say just play around, look at it. If you need any help, you can reach out to me. Like Queen said, Queen is excellent at getting these videos. Once everything is done, upload it to the YouTube channel, and we'll have the link for you to go back and replay and pause and look, because I know everybody learns at a different way. We'll have the replay so that you can go back and do that.
Danyelle,
That would be helpful.
so you'll invite me to WhatsApp and then you'll tell me what YouTube channel it is?
Yeah, because we
Okay.
have we have it's our team group. What's communication. I'll add you
Okay.
to it.
Thank you so much.
I'll add
I
you to it.
appreciate that.
No
And
problem. We
yeah,
appreciate
well,
you.
thank you.
Oh,
Thank
Mary,
you.
I started following you yesterday. You came up on my feed.
Oh, I know. Lorraine, I got a lot more work to do. So and can I just tell you that I have on my bucket list that I'm going to get some fake eyelashes because you look good. I saw your video and I'm like, oh, that's amazing.
Girl, I was in rare form that day. I just said, okay, if you don't think about it, you could just do it, especially if you're someone who never does this, has this phobia about it, is just push through it.
You look
And it's
beautiful.
like, with Stanicia's, identity, I get to say, that's not your identity. No, that's not who you are. This is who you are.
That's
And this
right.
is who you're going to be.
That's
And
right.
actually, I get to choose whoever I want to be.
Yeah.
And I was just so excited with my business partners, like, to leave a place on such good terms. It's amazing. And this is like day one. And I'm ready to get out there.
Yes.
and be like, okay, here's day one of my retirement. Who are we doing today?
Yeah.
And I actually slept in this morning, my first day. And then I got a call from Gina. So guess what, Danyelle? Gina, I gave them patches at my retirement party. Her husband would complain, and he would not use the patch. So finally she said, I am so tired of hearing you complaining after 3 hours. I'm just going to put this patch on you and just let's try to see if this works. So she puts the patch on him. He doesn't want to admit that the patch is working, right? So it's like a half hour later, how you doing? An hour later, how you doing? Yeah. And she's like, he's getting up, he's moving, he's doing this, he's going to the store. So it's like 3 hours later, she go, so is your back still in pain? Not really. I mean, I don't know if it's really the patch, but and it's amazing. Some people, when they're stuck on, it's like, I don't really understand how this works. So they don't know. Well, I don't know if this is a permanent fix. No, it's not a permanent fix. Nobody ever said that it was a permanent fix. But at the end of the day, she is looking, she says, I just deal with my pain. I have pain all the time, but I've just gotten so used to it. I said, so you just as bad as him? Like you didn't use it either? I said, okay, I will be at your house today. Okay, we're gonna do this. So finally this morning, he went golfing. And she's like, oh yeah, it's working. He's going golfing. He is so excited. So
And you know what? You speak of golfing. First thing I saw this morning when I looked at my feed, our team member Kim Crosby has a photo of the golfer's bundle. And actually, I texted to your husband because I know your husband golfs. So I got to send it to you. There's a whole bundle that we have curated just for golfers.
Oh,
So
please send that to me. My husband's going on a golfing event. Like, it's like 30 of them.
Oh, Lorraine, you have to send Focus Patch with him and have him patch up. Have them do 8 holes without the patch and the last 8 with the patch, or vice versa. Maybe 8, the first 8, because if they do it after, they may say, well, I warmed up and I got better. Do the first 8 without it.
Without it.
With it, and then the last 8 without it. And just see, it makes such a difference. The focus patch for any sport, whether you're hitting something, whether you're like my husband went shooting yesterday, and then he's going again Wednesday, and he didn't use the focus patch. He did really well. I said, but Wednesday, I want you to use the focus patch and do a video, because anything that you're aiming at, whether it's a golf ball, a baseball, archery, huge in archery for kids. Pete, who is our upline, his little grandson like won awards with archery. It was literally bullseye, bullseye, bullseye. Really, really amazing. But one thing I wanted to say real quick, Danyelle, when you're talking about the event you did yesterday with grieving, I don't know how familiar you guys are with the subconscious reset. That was on Jay talked about it on a webinar he did. The webinar is in Telegram, recorded. It was 8 hours. It's a long time to watch that. But if you don't want to watch the webinar and you just want to learn about the subconscious reset, it's 4 patches. It's Liberty, Peace, Joy, and Kick It. And there is in Vibe Tribe, and I can send it to you as well.
Hold on one second.
There's just steps that you do. You write your name backwards. You put the patches on, you wait 15 minutes, and then you recite positive affirmations. It literally resets your subconscious mind to the highest state of theta. This is EEG proven, the highest state of theta. So the state of theta, that the highest time in our life that we have the highest theta is 0 to 6. And that's when the subconscious mind is really forming. So when people have had trauma from 0 to 6, let's say their needs weren't met, they went hungry, they didn't have housing, they were maybe abused by parents, anything like that. Maybe their parents got a divorce during that time. There's anything that happened during that time frame really has an imprint on the subconscious mind. But this also, for psychologists around the world, are using that subconscious reset for extreme grieving, like when you've lost a child, you've lost a loved one, a spouse. And the Kick It patch is a really important part of that. It's 4, but the Kick It patch, because it works on the neurological pathway that is responsible for bad habits, it also helps with negative thought processes, that looping we get in our mind, that negative loop, intrusive thoughts. So if you find that, as we learn with Stanisha, she's making us aware of what our thoughts are throughout the day. Like when you wake up, what is I'm so aware now of what my thought processes are. And then when you're aware of that, you can change it and change it to something positive, or say a positive affirmation. But anyway, that subconscious reset would be a great foursome to really introduced to that population of people that are looking to have help during the grieving process. Because what most people do, if we're being honest, is they turn to alcohol, drugs, antidepressants, because they just can't handle the pain. When the pain is that intense, you've lost and oftentimes losing a child breaks up a marriage. It's a big part of why couples get divorced. They just can't handle the stress that it causes within the marriage. So anyway, I just wanted to bring that to your attention. It is I've done it several times. It's an amazing, powerful thing to do.
So Susan, what I'm going to request is that you come on my show Monday morning, and we just talk about the subconscious reset, because you and I could talk, and you got me taking notes because, and this is how I learn. This is how I find out so much information by being on other Zoom calls with other people. And you pick up stuff. And it's like that right there is so amazing because the woman who created the event, it was out of pain for her adult son suddenly being killed. But she's a doctor herself. So I definitely have some more information to go back and be like, hey, um, got something for you. So
Yeah,
I
and
thank you for
so
that little, as Madam Finance Lakeisha will talk, that juicy bit of nugget right there, because that is amazing. Go ahead, Queen.
yeah, it's so perfect because I'm going to see a sister, actually Dr. Kafira, that lost her husband, and she'll call, and she just called the other day, that she's having another episode of grief, and I have to, help her walk through that, and so I'll be able to share that information with her about the super patch and what she can use to help her.
Hmm.
It's been a couple of years, but they were together for a long time. They were like thick as thieves. So, thanks Susan for sharing that because I'll make sure I have my patches with me and help her out right there, right there, right there.
I'm
Now,
going to share it to your WhatsApp group right now. So I'm going to
Yes.
share the one Kim made it where it's kind of fun colors, and it might be something that you would use like if you wanted to post somewhere. And then I'm going to share what Jay had on the webinar as well. Not as pretty done, but it gives more information. And then I'm going to share my positive affirmations that I did. But what some people did, they went through Psalms, like if you are hate to use the word religious, but there's power, and Stanisha talks about this too. There's power in saying I am.
Yes.
I am safe. I am worthy. I am beautiful. I am. So I like to use I am, but some people went through Psalms. No, it wasn't Psalms. It was Mary, help me out. I'm so bad when I'm quoting verses. Uh uh
I'm just trying to understand where.
It will
the
come
verse
to you. Don't worry, Susan. It'll come to you. It will.
um
Is it Proverbs?
uh
Hymns?
No, I am love it. Love is patient. So instead of saying love is
Oh,
patient, love is kind, love is this, they said I am patient, I am kind. And so they just took that verse and just replaced instead of love, they replaced I am. And that's really powerful too. So anyway, you
yeah,
can get all sorts of positive affirmations, but the ones that you're wanting to switch in your subconscious, like what is holding you back, feeling worthy, feeling safe, whatever it is, do those positive affirmations, because what you're doing, you're retraining your brain and resetting those pathways. So yeah,
Ooh, this is gonna be
it
fun.
really is powerful. I'm telling you, what it did for me, it stopped that brain chatter at night. So when I laid my head down to go to sleep, sometimes during prayer, my mind would wander, and then I felt like I had to apologize to God, like, oh my gosh, I'm back. It was just the craziest thing. I couldn't, even in prayer, I couldn't stay focused sometimes. And it just stopped that brain chatter that I feel like I have to fix the world's problems as I'm trying to go to sleep myself. So yeah, you will find it very useful, especially if you're dealing with people that are going through grief, and where it's really been powerful is PTSD. But PTSD doesn't have to be for someone that's gone to war. It could be people have PTSD now from COVID. They have it from suffering cancer, illness, and then also grief and losing people. So I'll share all that with you guys in your group so you have it and can use it.
thank you. Well,
Oh, you're good.
we are at 10:12, and Danielle, you want to come on and close us out? Stanicia, she's still on at noon on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Is that correct? And then in the evening on Wednesday, or is she still doing the afternoon?
my understanding is she was gonna just do the evening. I
Okay,
think
that's
last,
what I thought.
yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay,
I
I
don't
was
quote
gonna,
me, but that's what I'm going with.
That's
Wait,
that's what
help.
I thought though, that she's only doing the Wednesday evening. Is it
That's my
only Wednesday
understanding.
evening?
Yeah, that's my understanding. And the only evening one is the Wednesdays, although she's been popping on her laptop at night.
Yeah, she has at nighttime. It's like I'm at 10:30 at night going. She's like, I'm in the bed.
I
Somebody's
know.
like, I can't see you. She said, because I'm in the bed. I'm back. I
It's so
said, does this
funny.
girl eat, sleep, and drink this? Oh my God.
Well, she
Yes.
did say that she likes to talk. So,
But you know, if everything
what
is
her mom said. So
so Sheila, you got into the inner circle group, correct?
I did, but I still don't. I've been looking for is it on Facebook?
It's on
Listen,
Facebook.
no,
No.
no, listen. You need to send her a messenger message and say, I need the link to get into your inner circle. She's the only one who can give you the link.
Yeah, she said you're in, but that's what I said. I have to. Well, could you give me the link for it because I don't have that.
But and when you text her back and say, great, could you post the link here?
Yeah, right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right,
So that's the,
let's go. I have not been to sleep at all. Not really, really. And it's a full day, and I was not going because I knew I had to get up. I did not want to put the rim patch on because I have a full day. But this evening, after it's all said and done, I'm gonna patch myself and knock out. Yes,
So
I am.
let's go ahead and what is it? Give ourselves a hug because
Yes.
we gotta love ourselves first. And then also give the world a hug and sprinkle it for goodness and joy because it's the first of the month for me and it's also Monday. So have an extremely busy day. Not only does Queen have we have a what is it? Informational, Super Patch informational Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Same Zoom link. So if you have people that want to know more about the patches, because some people can't wait to 8 o'clock at night for a call. They want to know, they early birds, they're seniors, they now. So I'll put it in the WhatsApp group. I add Mary to the WhatsApp group. I'll put the flyer in there and people, you can send your people 12 o'clock noon to our informational and then we're always going to close out, hey, go back and refer to the person that sent you. We're going to go through the presentation and let them know more about this wonderful wellness technology. I will put that in there.
Isn't Stanisha at noon today?
she
Yeah, but
doesn't
you
do
know
the
what,
new.
I'm probably gonna be like Nina because I did a training with Nina off of YouTube and she said sometimes she's in 3 or 4 Zooms at the same time. I was like, okay,
I
gotcha.
don't I have a question. I have a question about this
All right.
noon with Tanisha. Has anyone been on a noon call within the last few days with Nina, with Tanisha?
With
Okay, so
Denisha,
she
yeah.
still doing them at noon every day?
For the
Well,
inner circle.
so when you guys say noon,
But
is that like are you saying Eastern time? Because
yes,
Eastern time.
yesterday
Yes.
she's been starting earlier, like 11:45-ish
Yes, she
okay,
Eastern.
always starts at around 11:45-ish.
right, she does.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's when
but
she does testimonies.
she's doing the noon one in the inner circle.
What she
Yes,
does, yeah, since she
for the 7
posts,
days
yeah,
that she's doing this business part. It's like a 7-day challenge. So I think we're on
today's 5.
so 5, and then in June she's going to go back to the identity shift, which will be open to everybody, I believe, is my understanding. I know it gets a little confusing for me because there's a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, I'm doing my best to keep up with it all, but because it's great information for sure. I'm loving
Okay,
it.
and here's my point. Because the information center is actually designed for people who want to know about patches, so they wouldn't be on her call anyway. So that would mean, Queen Aduni, if you're going to be doing it at noon, then you're not going to be able to participate in her in Stanicia's Zoom. And as long as you're comfortable with that, that's fine.
Well, the beauty about it, I think how me and Queen have it set up is that eventually, um, anyone on our team, if they want to do the presentation, they can do the presentation. And maybe it's something that we can work out. Like, okay, if Queen does Monday, I'll do Wednesday, we do Friday, and we can be accountability partners for each other. So if we're not able to do Synesia, the other person is on Synesia's taking notes so that we can follow up with each other. Because
that's an option. I mean, and the other option that you and Aduni could consider is maybe we just make it at 1 instead of 12.
Yeah,
I mean, unless there's a specific
I was about to say we could switch that to 1 o'clock.
I mean, unless you have to do it at noon, if that's the only time you're available to do it.
We could do 1 o'clock. Because I thought she had during the morning, the afternoons, and was just doing the night for those who were in the.
Oh, you thought she had stopped at 12 o'clock. Okay, I got you. So yeah.
Well, Wednesday, I forgot. Wednesday, she doesn't have a day call. It's only in the evening.
Yeah, but you want to be consistent. If you're doing a time, you don't want to do 1 o'clock on Mondays, 12 on Wednesdays, 1 on.
Yeah,
just be consistent. I would think,
like we are right now. In the sense of,
I mean, it's your call. It's you and Danyelle make that call because this is y'all show. I just thought I would bring it up because you can do both. That's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying. Didn't she? Also, doesn't she? I thought she records them.
She does, but I don't know how that works to get the link because sometimes the link shows up in the inner circle. You got to get to the inner circle to get in.
So how you find the replays is you go to the Inner Circle Facebook page, right? The Inner Circle,
right?
The group, and up at the top where it has like files, events, at the top of each Facebook page, there should be one called albums. And when you go into albums, there's a couple different albums and it's in one of those.
Oh.
But she doesn't always like post them immediately. So yeah.
Well, I want to go back and look at some of the challenges.
Like here, let me tell you right now where it's at if you want me to check. Hold on.
Okay. Danyelle, are you downloading